I'm chairman of the board of Combined Arms in Houston, Texas.
I work for Texas Tech University in the Military and Veterans Programs Department.
I'm an Air Force veteran serving in Desert Storm, and I'm doing quite a bit of work in the lobby space for veterans.
We focus on the transition and helping out veterans integrate back to the workforce.
See if we can help them get jobs, get off the streets for homelessness, access to health care.
So we're very excited to learn more about the Jewish people, the Israeli state.
Look at what's successful here and see if we can't implement some of that in our communities, helping our veterans.
One of the things I was surprised at is the diversity of the Israelis. They're diverse, they're from all different places.
People from all over the world, different stories, different backgrounds.
At the end of the day, they're also united in one common cause, which is, the preservation of the state of Israel, the Jewish state.
And through no decisions of their own, they're now in a war zone.
The thing that most surprised me about coming to Israel is the proximity of the neighborhoods, as close as they are together, with people that literally want to wipe you off the face of the earth.
It's small on a map. We think, it's the size of New Jersey. That's something people can visualize, kind of. But then when you go and you see all these amazing historical religious sites within walking right next to each other, and then what's generally a hostile border right next to farming villages.
These are a mighty, hardy people. They have to teach their children to run when you hear the siren, and that mother should have to make a decision about which child they grab. And there's something very heartbreaking about that.
That's something that people in the United States have no concept of. They just don't. It's something that veterans actually can connect with because, a lot of us do have experience with that kind of thing, but not with our families and not next to our home where we live.
Learning about the IDF and the Israeli forces has been eye-opening for me.
The centers they build, the organizations, the community, the fabric is really powerful.
We toured, a veterans facility where they help veterans who have been injured serving their country. And the things that they are doing, I find it simply amazing.
Really looking at how they incorporate the entire family into the healing process.
Something that has completely stood out to me that I can take back home is I've heard from some phenomenal Israeli women that are in combat units that are attached to them. And I'd like to actually take that back to Women's Veterans Conference. We've actually have a lot of similarities, but it would be nice to hear a different perspective.
It makes me optimistic that there are great paths that we can follow and models that we can replicate that Israel is using here.
Just to put that into perspective.
It's very important that these trips are happening because we need a better understanding back home. We need a better understanding from our military community. We need a better understanding from our political community. We need a better understanding from our civilian community of how important Israel is to the United States in this region and how important it is for us to support Israel and try to make sure that this is a peaceful solution here.
It's amazing that we have an ally in Israel standing for our shared cultural values and beliefs.
Our democracies, our values are very similar. And I think that one thing that we are all in agreement is service. And as we bring veterans here to Israel to meet with other veterans, that serves as a bridge that goes a very long way because we have the shared experiences.
Please welcome Army veteran Brian Foster and Air Force veteran Leanne Wheeler.
Thank you. Traveling to Israel with AIPAC's Education Foundation was a life-changing experience. No one understands more than the women who serve in the armed forces that the Middle East is a very dangerous place. To visit the borders Israel defends, to see where those battles took place, and to hear from the Israeli themselves, both civilian and military, helped us to truly appreciate why the U.S.-Israeli alliance is so important.
Military service taught me that we all need a battle buddy, someone to watch our six. There's a rare thing to find a battle buddy who shares our values. When we do, it's a force multiplier. The America-Israeli relationship is just that, a force multiplier.
Joining us in the audience today are fellow veterans who care deeply about politics, I also know that we have many of our brothers from the IDF here as well. So those fellow veterans, we care deeply about politics, national security, and ensuring the success and continued cooperation between the United States and Israel. Each of us made the journey to Israel with the AIEF, and each of us have made a personal and deep connection to the issue.
To all the people who make trips like this possible, your steadfast effort to educate and inform us about Israel is a force multiplier as well. We sincerely thank you for this opportunity.